Hi, and welcome to a follow-up video on the unboxing video I did before, the Sony MX or MDR-EX650AP headphones for for your phone, smartphone of any kind. I've been using it for a little over a week now, and I can say I am pretty happy with the purchase. I've been using it with my Android phone, my OnePlus One, and the first day that I got this here, I did the unboxing, as you can see. If you haven't seen it, check the link in the description. And I've been listening to some different stuff, and you can see I did a little test run of some of the video of what I've been doing with my phone, and these here are perfect for the all-round user, in my opinion. Or at least for me, I listen to a lot of different music kinds, mostly rock and metal, and I listen also to audio stuff. So I've been listening to Tool, as you can see, just showing it off here, what I've been listening to, AC/DC and stuff like that, and also some audiobooks. And I am fairly happy with these here. Test run that I did with them, also that the phone that I have, the OnePlus One, also has an equalizer built into it, or equalizer program, and I didn't really notice a big difference turning it off and on, the equalizer program. The sound you're getting is pretty bass. You don't need to volume up, you actually need to volume down with these here. Uh, for the $75 purchase, in my opinion, it's a great buy. It's probably the best headphones that I've bought for this price here. The microphone itself I haven't tested. It's one button, and how it works, for at least for Android, I can't express how it's going to work for iPhone. It should work brilliantly with iPhone, but the button here actually works as a pause, on-off button. So if you listen to music and you're checking out, for instance, getting a text message, but he's talking to you physically, you can just click the button and pause the music. For instance, I was doing a train ride. It was pretty handy here. Some people might be annoyed that it's not that there's no volume control, as I said and in the unboxing video. It's really not that deal, in my opinion. So I think it's definitely worth it. But if you just want a couple of headphones, you get this here bag with it also, which is really handy. I'm gonna go travel a lot, because I'm going on a vacation to Florida, actually, and I didn't want that bulky headphones, like, for instance, this here. This is not something you can go wrong with. That, in my opinion, it's annoying, especially if you're at a place where you need to take your headphones off, when it's a theater, or for instance, if you're going to SeaWorld, Disney Park, and stuff like that. There's some places you can't actually have have headgear on, and any kind, or a hat or something, because of kindness. And I want something, because I don't like to run around with a bag. I like to be pretty mobile, so I want something I can put in my pocket. So this here is definitely worth it. And I've been also having issues with ear infection and stuff like that. If you get some poorly ones, keep them clean and stuff like that, it's pretty hard. These here are perfect. I can only say I'm really happy, and they're easy to actually distinguish between it, because the headphones are pretty much the angle of them pretty easy to figure out how, because if you remember, the angle needs to go inside here. So this here is left, this here right. There are also indicators here, as I already told you in the unboxing video. Uh, Again, the sound quality is great. It's not gonna be like, for instance, if you wanna spend like over $100 maybe, or more. In the quality headsets, you can get cheap ones. You're probably gonna get better sound, but this here also has some noise dampening, so it's actually cutting off some of the noise around you. Notice, for instance, when I'm riding a train, I actually was having better success listening to music or the audio stream, podcast, whatever you were listening to. I was listening to audiobooks. I actually have a better time actually just focusing on what the voice was saying to me in the audiobook instead of all the background noise, which it has a good it doesn't have noise canceling in it, but it has, because of the headphones actually fit really nicely, at least for me. There are some different kinds of size of these rubbers. Has that feel to it, so cutting some of that off. Again, it has a great build quality, the 90 degrees angle and stuff like that. Again, I haven't tested the mics. I don't do many calls actually. Most things I do is pretty much text and social messaging. Calls are generally that I call up because if I want to talk to somebody and I'll call them. Most people actually just message me back instead. A bunch of cheap asses in general, but it doesn't really matter. That's the age we live in. So again, a great purchase, $70, $75, around that. You might be able to get it cheaper. It's half year old. I think came out last year. Again, great buy. I have nothing to compare it to because these were actually the first ones that I bought in a long time. I always use the things that I got with the phone. This phone I actually bought here like last year, half a year ago. Didn't come with a headset, and the JBLs that you can purchase with them were not out at the time. And the problem is they were too expensive, in my opinion. I was uncomfortable putting that much money into it because when I actually want to get good audio quality and lay down a bit of money, I usually go with Sennheiser, or these here, which I still use. You can actually see they're pretty messed up. These here are really old, but I actually have some extra muffins, earplug muffins. Lying around that I can put on and replace these. I bought them I think a year ago, just having around until these here are just comfortable here. Anyways, back to this here. Again, the sound quality is really good for the money. Check them out, and they're available on Amazon and other places. I don't know if they're probably harder to find, at least from my experience when I tried to, for instance, Amazon and Fry's and stuff like that. I think there are more Sony's are more or better and easier to find in Europe and Asia compared to the US, Canada, and South America, because probably there are different brands. I've seen, for instance, some of the lower quality, not high brand, like for instance the Beats, Dr. Dre crap and all that, which actually has poor quality sound. Actually, I got a friend of mine who has a couple. It's just over market hype marketing stunt that I'm wearing some Dr. Dre. These here, it is Sony, but it's still cheap in my opinion. It's a great buy for the money. So I hope you enjoyed this here follow-up review, and until next time, bye.